Hey guys, Joebizz34 back again. It's been a while, but here I am with a new vid for a new figure that I'm excited about. And I'm going to have a few that I'm going to be showing because I've picked up a few things lately. And this is an awesome figure that I've wanted for a while. Made by Sheridan Johns out in Australia, I believe Sheridan's from. And Sheridan makes very quality stuff. Not a lot, but the stuff that is made is very well made and very top-notch, honestly. The detail's incredible. Joyride, and this is the second figure. I guess actually this figure was made first, but this is the figure that I saw originally that I wanted, but Sheridan wasn't ready to part with it at the time. But Sheridan also made a Joyride 3 Rusty Nail figure that, if you guys remember, a few months ago, I think back with the Halloween vid that I did this year, I showed that figure. And I'm going to show it again in a minute. I'll make a pause and I'll have it next to it so you can see the two together. And Rusty Nail is a cool character from the movie Joyride, the franchise Joyride. The first movie, you didn't really see much of him. He was kind of this menacing figure in the shadows in the truck, right? And you heard his voice, and he had a very distinct voice. But you didn't really see him. This is more of an interpretation or representation of him in part 2, where you kind of see him a little more. You still don't see his face, but he definitely is more prominent as a character in part 2, where, and this is a scene right out of the movie, just like this here, where he's holding the chain. He kind of steps out of the truck more, and you do kind of see him, and this is this outfit is awesome. Look at that belt buckle right there. So the detail is awesome. And the belt, I guess originally, because this figure was made a few years ago, I guess had a problem. So when I purchased the figure, Sheridan wanted to make sure that the belt was upgraded and fixed first before the figure was sent to me. So thank you for that. And this is the original figure I wanted, but again, Sheridan at the time was offering up the Joyride 3 version of Rusty Nail that I also liked, so I ended up buying it. And I said to Sheridan, I said, if you ever sell this one, let me know. And finally, about a month ago or so, Sheridan hit me up and said, listen, I'm going to sell this one now if you still want it. Very reasonably priced, very affordable, not ultra expensive at all. But I mean, it's a full custom figure done by Sheridan. I mean, the love that goes into it. I mean, you could see the jacket, the shirt, the belt buckle, which is accurate, the jeans, the chain hanging off the pants, and the boots. And look at the cigarette and the lighter, which is a nice touch. And I saw one of the pictures that Sheridan had in this pose, and I always wanted to pose it this way once I had the figure. And there is a head sculpt there. It's kind of hard to see, but there is eyes and sort of a face. So Sheridan managed to capture the likeness of a face that you don't even really see, which very much looks like that, which is like amazing. That's very talented. Even the hat is very accurate with the logo on it, right? So very cool. I'm going to be back 1 second and compare the other figure with it. Alright, so I'm back. Now here once again is the other Joyride figure that I had bought from Sheridan about a year or two ago. And this awesome sculpt I convinced Sheridan to sell to me because I think, and if you see with the chain there, I think this was actually, I think Sheridan mentioned that this was actually from the part 2 that goes with this one. But Sheridan posed it in a picture with it hanging like this, so with this figure, and I wanted that look, so Sheridan threw it in. Was nice. So there's a nice sculpt, the bloody mouth being torn apart, the jaw missing, really cool. There's the hat, and you can see it's a very different look, and I've showed this figure before with sunglasses. And a little trivia question, the actors were different from part 2 to 3. So this represents Rusty Nail from Joyride 3, and I think it actually shows it on the, see? And then this one is just Joyride, because technically you could say that this represents 1 and 2, because I believe in part 1, even though you see very little of him, it's pretty much the same look. And then this one was a little different with the different colored shirt, the flannel shirt there, and then the different shirt underneath. Different jeans, different boots. See, the boots are very different. Here he's got like kind of like worker boots, and then here he's got kind of like more fancy, almost like cowboy boots. Darker jeans, different outfit. Now, to be completely accurate, and I spoke to Sheridan about this, to be completely 100% accurate, Most of the movie, he had the shirt tucked in, kind of like this one, with wearing the hoodie and the jacket on here as well. But I think Sheridan mentioned that this figure, because the actor was a little chubbier and the figure was to be made a little heavier, like a little bigger, the jacket and stuff really didn't fit. And there actually, I think, is a scene some point in the movie where he looks like this, where you actually see him get out of the truck. And Joyride 3, you see Rusty Nail more than any other of the sequels. You could see his face. He wears the shades for the most part, but I think there is scenes where you kind of could see his face. They kind of made him, again, each sequel as it went on, he became more and more prominent. So, you know, this is basically the outfit from part 3, minus the jacket and the hoodie. And I think he had the shirt tucked in for the most part with the jacket. But I've seen clips, and I'd have to watch the movie again to really refresh my memory. But I do believe that there was scenes where he, at some point in the film, maybe in the beginning, where he looked like this. And he definitely used that weapon in the movie. So it's really cool. And then it comes with the walkie-talkie and an extra hand to hold the walkie-talkie versus the axe. So very nicely done. Very cool. And really great work. So this is the figure, you know, I had him first, and then again, just picked this one up. Made by the same, you know, like I said, Sheridan Johns. And I love both the figures for different reasons. But this one was my favorite. I think just because it's more iconic looking to the way he looked in part 1 and 2. And just the mysteriousness of it, how, and again, like both faces are sculpted really well to represent the character and how they looked in the film. And like I said, they were different people playing the part. And Sheridan captured both looks very well. Very detailed. So again, I'm very happy. So that's it. Simple, quick vid. Rusty Nail, Joyride 1 and 2, for the most part 2 more so, and Joyride 3. Big shout out to Sheridan Johns. Keep up the great work. Awesome stuff from the land down under. All right, guys. I'll be back next time with more stuff. Till then, peace out.